Okay, let's see how these sides turned out. They've been drying overnight. They feel pretty good. First thing I'm going to do before taking them out of this form, the drying form, is mark them where they're going to be cut. I've got indicators on the form. Remember when we did the neck, we left a ½ an inch here. And so at the neck end, the sides are cut 1/4 inch short of the center line. And then on the bottom end, they're cut right on the center line. So we make a mark there also. Okay, that's that. And we can take these things out of the form. And see how that pretty much holds its shape. Get the second one out. And it does too, pretty much completely. Now what we do is this handy saw jig here. Get it right on the mark and cut off that end. That end. Okay, we've got our two sides. They look pretty good. Next step, we'll get the form that holds these while they dry, and we'll glue them into the neck. At that point, the thing really starts to take shape. Alright, now I need some little wedges to fit in this gap here. The purpose of them is to push the surface of the side up tight against the outside surface of the heel of the neck, so we don't have any gap there. To make those, all I do is take a piece of scrap top material and just crack off a few pieces. They don't have to be perfect, obviously. That's a good one. Then I just take it over to the disc sander. Sand the bevel on it. Get some cutters. Cut a piece off. And that's my wedge right there. I need 6 of them. It'll do me. 6 of them. Alright, the next step is to make the end block. I don't think you need to see that, so I'm going to do it off camera. Be right back. Okay, there's my end block. It's just a piece of wood, about 3/8 thick, 1.5 inches wide, and the same width as the sides. And it's got a very slight curve on it. It's mainly flat here, and then there's a slight curve off to each side, so that if the side wants to bend off that way, the block will conform to it, just like that. Okay, got all the parts ready. I got the sides, the neck, everything ready to go. Now I'm going to go get the form that we'll put this in to put it all together. And we'll start gluing it up. Alright, here's the form that I use to assemble the neck and the sides and the end block to make sure everything's in line nicely. It's a pretty simple thing. Just a flat tray. These two pegs hold the sides in at the waist. These two taper pieces just hold the neck so it won't go out of the way. We don't need this right this second. The first thing we're going to do is glue the neck and the sides together. Now what I'm going to do, got my little wedges here, got a screwdriver to shove them in with, and a bottle of glue. So let's get started. What we do, put a bead of glue in the crack there, in the groove, and lay it down and make sure you're pushing forward so the glue doesn't seep out on the front side. There we go. That's in there. Now I'll just take a wedge, put a little glue on it. Oftentimes some seeps out on the inside, so you don't have to bother with this, but none did. And just put it in place there. Take a screwdriver, shove it in there. And that pushes that up good and tight against the neck. That's the outside of the neck. And the last one. And that's that. It looks good out here too. Got a tiny bit of seepage on this one. Just wipe that off. And you can see on the inside what we end up with. Doesn't matter what it looks like. It's fine. Alright. That's done. When we get the form back, take the sides, squeeze them together, put it in here. Make sure you've got some plastic wrap or something on the back end and here so that the glue doesn't stick to the form. This is good. Now we take our end block. Generous amount of glue on it. The excess on the sides. Looks good. Get it in there in the middle. And just a clamp, scratch. Make sure they're pushed down flat. Tighten it up, not too tight, don't bend anything. And that looks good. Of course, with my jig here, so it needs a little bit of a shim right here. Square everything up. Alright, now it's really starting to look like something. And tomorrow we'll take it out of this jig and we'll take the back panel that we've made and sand it down. We'll glue it back on. Well, first we'll do the peripheral linings. We're going to do that. That's it.